And welcome back to our podcast, Two Broke Gamers here.
Yo, yo.
It's Steve over there, and I'm Ricky.
What's up?
It's been a long, it's been a long time, huh?
Well, I mean, like, for them, it's however long until they change the videos.
Yeah, like
But for us, it's been like 10 minutes chilling.
maybe, who knows?
A
Had to
little
eat
break.
Yeah, a little break.
It don't matter.
Day 2 happened. It was basically, I didn't know how much Nintendo was going to dominate Day 2 until the end of the day when I said, holy crap, they were smart. They were really smart in what they did. Because they started at 9 o'clock in the morning, Pacific time, 12 o'clock here. They had their Direct, which it's the second year in a row that they're not doing a live stage show, unlike Sony and Microsoft and the other companies have done. And they did a pretty good job. Like, it was mostly their products, because they don't really have much as far as third party goes, except for like Bayonetta that they showed up some gameplay of, and X, or Xenoblade, that now that has an official title. And I mean, but their intro was different, and they did a lot of different things. When they started off, it had Reggie and the president of Nintendo, Satoru Iwata, fighting in the beginning, which I thought was hot. That was really hot,
Yeah.
though. And not only that, they actually had a robot chicken thing going on too. So it was a whole like thing of an intro. I was like, holy crap, this is really awesome. And they also started off their live direct digital event with Smash Bros. Announcements with characters, which I know Steve loves.
I do.
Yeah, they had started off with the Mii. So, yes.
It's a mistake.
Yeah, I know how much you're against the Wii. A lot of people aren't. I'm actually for it. The Mii apparently will have 3 different types of Mii fighters, like the one with just fists, no items. The other one's going to be like a blaster type of dude. And the third one is going to be I already forgot, but he's definitely going to be like some sort
There's
of
a gunner.
Yeah, the gunner. There you go.
Ugh.
And I actually do like it because I think it
I
was
don't.
Sakurai's reaction to, oh, you want anybody in the game? Guess what? You can have anybody in the game. Reggie wants to be in the game. Guess what? Reggie's in the game. You want, and that was the
so
thing.
stupid. Mii's need to stop invading other games. Stick to Wii Sports and the Wii Resorts and all that stuff. Stay out of my games.
I like it.
I didn't like that they were in Mario Kart Wii. Yeah, that was stupid.
Like their stupid sounds.
The Mii's just I don't like them.
But I think they might be OP.
Stick to Street Pass. Like, go away.
They might be OP. Honestly, the features that they have, they might be a little,
I'm just when I get this game, if I'm playing with someone that's using a Mii, I'm turning my game off.
I don't know if this was confirmed, but from what I'm reading, that the Mii's are not going to be available online. It's only going to be like for friends if you're playing online.
Okay, and then when someone picks me, I'm shutting off the game and saying pick a different character. And when they pick me again, I'm shutting off the game and going home.
I don't really have a confirmation of that because I've seen like so many different things saying that, but I don't know if that's an official thing because that doesn't make sense to put in a character and just not have it available to play.
It's not a character. It's not supposed to be a character.
They showed off Abe Lincoln. That was funny. Like Abe gets elected in. Elijah Wood like does something. Ice-T pours it on. Like it was just so dumb.
So stupid.
And I saw someone on Reddit actually had put Hank Hill on the as a Mii. It was like Hank Hill's bringing the propane.
Oh.
Like I love it.
You could do so many different things, but it's so dumb. I don't like Mii's. I don't like them in my games.
So as the direct, I keep calling it direct. It was a digital event. Progressed. They did talk about the amiibos, which are just these NFC figurines that can.
I shouldn't have thrown that paper away.
Yeah, it was a Steve had notes and he was like, nope, I'm done.
And I forgot that I wrote the NFC stuff on the other paper, but I just kind of remember things.
So they're called amiibos, and they're not going to only work for just one console. It'll work for the 3DS and for the Wii U.
Right, you'll be able to move Smash characters over, like, data, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the data, because it's basically a training partner that they're looking at as far as Smash Bros. Is concerned, where you could even get your character that you bought, whatever figure, let's say Mario, you can get it to level 50 max, and it can know your moves, and it can know the tactics, and it can know things that you're weak at and try to improve your skill on
Which
that.
that is cool.
I do like that, especially if, hopefully, maybe, Smash 4 will be a competitive game and be in tournaments and such. That's time will tell with that.
Yeah.
I do like the concept of that, but not only will it be used in Smash, though. Not only that,
It's going to be used in other games too.
yeah.
It's they already have it. They have it confirmed that it's going to be used in Mario Kart 8. It's going to be used in Smash, Mario Kart 8, Yoshi's Woolly World, and Mario Party 10.
Yeah,
Confirmed.
Which those other games were announced as well.
Yoshi's Woolly World and Mario Party 10.
Yeah, which, I mean, I'm not against the toy, and I mean, at least Nintendo's making use of those amiibos, which I was like, I don't, why do they call that? I would understand that they actually are called amigos. I would kind of understand that, but but I mean, but that's what it is though. Like, but I don't know.
I don't know.
But here's the thing: it's a difference between like the NFC characters that you buy with Disney Infinity and with Skylanders versus Nintendo ones. Because remember how I just said that it can build up your level and stuff. Well, how is it remembering that? The game's not remembering that at all. It's actually the chip is collecting data inside the character, so it's not only you're not only uploading it to your console or to your to
You're
whatever.
uploading it to the figure itself.
Exactly. So you can take it anywhere and bring it to anybody else's like place and just be like, "Oh, dude, you want to fight my?"
You want to fight my amiibo?
Yeah.
Whatever. It's cool. I'm gonna learn a character in Smash. I'm gonna master it. I'm gonna buy an amiibo for that thing.
Yeah, and you can even battle two amiibos with each other. So I mean,
your amiibo versus my amiibo.
yeah. So I don't know how it's going to be used in any other game yet, but they are going to be used. So who knows what's going to happen at that point? But they're announced. They're going to be coming out at some point. Don't know when. Maybe it's going to come out later this year with Smash Bros. Or maybe next year. Who knows?
We'll find out.
Yeah, and they did announce a day for the Smash Bros. 3DS, which is awesome, but it sucks.
It's disappointing day.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
October 3rd.
October 3rd, which when you watch the original, not the original, like the last direct they had for Smash, they're like, it's coming in the summer. I'm like, October's not the summer, guys. Hey.
But it makes me concerned about the Wii U version because if they're still saying holiday, they're still putting that holiday tag on Wii U version. I really feel like it may be pushed to next year because they're crunching for time at this point. We really don't have much time.
I'm upset.
Because, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's not a surprise to me that the 3DS version got pushed back because apparently there still has to be a lot of testing done, a lot of balancing, all that other stuff. You know, but...
I don't know.
But, yeah, right, shush. I'm working on that. But how is it that, the Wii U version is not really all there either, but how far along are each games? And that's the thing. I mean, I have an observation of that. I did notice that firsthand, but we're going to talk about it in the third segment. Just solely about Smash Bros. And the community and all that stuff. Teaser for you guys if you're still listening to this. Like the 3DS version is delayed to October 3rd. Fine. But that gets me concerned about
we don't know if it was delayed because they never announced an official day to delay it.
They did. They announced the range. The summer is not October.
Well, when they said summer originally, I was thinking August.
Yeah, I was too.
So you think, 2 months off my prediction. But like I said, if they came out and said August 1st, and then they were like, nah, we're pushing it back, then you say there's a problem.
Yeah.
Maybe Japan just has a different concept of summer. I don't know.
The other thing is, too, I always had an idea when they talked about both games that they were going to release both games at the same time.
I never thought they were.
Why not?
Because I just feel like the 3DS, it's probably easier to program for it than it is for the Wii U.
Apparently not, if they're delaying the game and delaying the game some more.
We'll find out. But I'll...
Yeah. So,
I don't know. It's just... I'm okay with this.
They announced the day. It is what it is. They also announced this new game that they had talked about before, this Yoshi... like yarn game that
it's Woolly Wood.
Yeah, now they have
Woolly World, excuse me. Woolly World.
Yeah, because it was also like I thought it was going to be another take on Kirby's Epic Yarn, which wasn't. I mean, it was a good game for what it was,
Epic Yarn was fun.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't have a need to play it. But
Prince Fluff, man.
Don't know about that, man. But the Woolly World actually looks really good. It looks like a really interesting type of game, and when I saw the footage of it, it's really interesting. I did like the gameplay of it. It plays like the Yoshi's Island on the SNES, but it's a different twist because you're all yarn now, and Yoshi actually uses other characters as like yarn eggs, and you can eat other Yoshis and turn you into a ball of yarn.
Well, I loved Yoshi's story from the Nintendo 64. Yoshi's like my favorite Nintendo character. Call it cliche, but it's just I've always used him in Mario Karts.
Yep.
And then the first Super Smash, I played Yoshi constantly. Yoshi's always been one of my favorite characters, so this game intrigues me just for that fact alone.
Yes.
And then you see the type of game it is, and it's like, this looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's got some pretty good because they did a little bit of a showing for it, so
Mhm.
it looks pretty cool. So I want to actually give this a shot.
Now, they also announced the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Pokemon, and they showed the new Mega Evolutions, which I know nothing about.
Which I do know everything about. So, as you guys know, if you play Pokemon, you know, Blaziken had the Mega Evolution for X and Y pre-released, and so everyone was like, "Well, what about Sceptile and Swampert? Blah blah blah. Those are the starters." Well, guess what, guys? They got it.
Yep.
Omega Ruby and the Alpha Sapphire. I don't know if I'm mixing them up. They will have Swampert and Sceptile will have Mega Evolutions.
Hmm.
Sceptile is a grass dragon, which I said, from the first game, I thought Sceptile should have evolved into a grass dragon anyway.
Hmm.
So to have a Mega Evolution, that's pretty cool. And Swampert remains water ground, but he just looks like he gets bulkier. Looks like he's more powerful, more defensive as well. It's pretty cool. They announced that Groudon and Kyogre will have Mega Evolutions, but I'm not sure there's so much evolutions. And more like they just look like they have light flowing through them and they become like super powerful. I don't know. And then the last one that I saw that's confirmed so far was Sableye, which Sableye is it's kind of like a fan favorite, but I figured as much because Mawile, if anyone, they always have like pair Pokemon come in pairs pretty much.
Yeah.
So Mawile and Sableye were kind of like the pair. So Mawile had one in X and Y, so Sableye, I guess, is getting one for Ruby Sapphire. So that's pretty cool. And it looks like he just gets like a gem shield. So people who usually use Sableye in competitive use him as a defensive wall. So maybe he gets some more defense. As long as he doesn't lose Prankster, I like it.
See, I know nothing about that stuff.
You're
so.
just like, yeah.
I'll let you go on it because that's something that people need to know too.
Right. So from a competitive scene, as long as Mega Sableye has Prankster, it's still legit. If it loses Prankster, it loses all effectiveness as a wall, which Prankster lets you use non-attacking moves first as priority. So you can use Will-O-Wisp first no matter what. You can use Recover first no matter what. Like you can just use non-attacking moves like quick attacks.
Another game that they announced at the event was a new Kirby game, which was out of nowhere. It wasn't like the one that just came out like a little while ago. The
Kirby Deluxe.
Yeah, the Triple Deluxe. It's actually this game is kind of like clay looking, like a claymation type of thing. But you're also like you're not really controlling Kirby. You have like you have to draw the stylus to point to where Kirby will go. It's a different type of game. The game's called a Canvas Curse.
They've always done weird things with Kirby games.
Yeah.
Like they were the first one. Kirby was the first wool, epic yarn thing.
Yeah.
Remember for the Game Boy, the Kirby's rollout where there was no controls. It was just moving your Game Boy.
I actually don't remember that game.
Oh yeah, it was like Kirby's Rollout or something like that. So it was like there was no buttons to the game. It was just like Kirby's a ball and you're moving around the Game Boy. It was weird.
And this one looks just like that. It looks like there's no buttons. You're just controlling Kirby with like the looks like I don't know if it's a mix of the gyro, but I know it's mostly with the stylus, and you're drawing a line to where he can go.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
They're always experimenting with Kirby.
Indeed.
Kirby.
They also, like I said, talked about Xenoblade a little bit, and then the Bayonetta, and then they showed Zelda, which that was the thing that people were hyped about. Which I mean. I felt like how I felt the E3 when the GameCube came out, because that new Zelda wasn't the art direction that was the demo that they had last year.
Yeah.
So I really did always want that one serious Zelda that looked like Twilight Princess, but the gameplay would be like Ocarina of Time. I always thought that would be the perfect mixture.
Yeah.
And whatever anything new you add that would make the game better. But they came up with the same art style as the Skyward Sword mixed in with the Wind Waker, so it still has that painting look, which I guess that's the point they're trying to make a Zelda. Zelda's like kind of an art, like this,
which I actually like. This that's like the cell shading. I kind of like that.
Yeah, but I do like the world. Holy crap, that world is huge. Because they sort of the creator the guy who was making the game. God, his name slips my mind right now. He was explaining the game. Like he was like, "You see this behind me? That's the whole world. That's the map right there.
Nice.
It's huge." And he learned from the last Zelda that came out, A Link Between Worlds, that, it's going to break away from tradition again. You don't have to go in a straight line. You can go wherever you want. And your voyage will take you there. You'll even get into battles on the field. And that's for sure. An instant battle happened on the field while Link was waiting there. So that was pretty cool. I do like that. And I'll still play it because it's Zelda. No matter what, I'm still gonna play the game.
And this is not the Zelda Warriors thing, right?
No, and that's another thing that was also announced too.
Ugh.
I'll try out Zelda Warriors. It actually looks, Hyrule Warriors. I'm sorry,
Hyrule Warriors, yeah.
I'll try it out.
I don't know. I'm not the biggest Dynasty Warriors fan.
Mhm.
Like, I have friends who love Dynasty Warriors. That's cool. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I feel like it's kind of not original.
But it's a new twist on the genre.
Right, it's Dynasty Warriors with Zelda characters instead.
But I mean, it's cool. Like that Midna's in it. That's what sold me on the game. I was like, Midna's in it. I'm good with that. I love Midna and Twilight Princess.
Midna's all right.
You're bugging, dude. That's like one of the best characters in the whole series.
My favorite character in all the Zelda is still Ganondorf. I like the bad guys.
I can still give you that. But
Ganon,
Midna
Ganondorf.
was that chick though. But finishing on the point of the Wii U Zelda, they already slated it for next year. Probably gonna be November, like Zeldas usually are.
Like a holiday, probably.
Yeah, but this Zelda, the world map also kind of reminded me. It always brings me back because I would never forget it. I remember getting an issue of Nintendo Power back when Ocarina of Time came out, and they interviewed Shigeru Miyamoto, the guy who created the whole Legend of Zelda series, and he had talked about that he wanted one day for a world so big for a Link to travel in that it would take a whole 24 hours to get you from one side to another.
That's OD.
But I don't know if that game is actually going to accomplish that or if they're ever going to accomplish that in the Zelda series. But that game might be coming close because the world looked pretty big. It may be small. Hopefully it won't be like Skyward Sword where it's like, oh yeah, we have these. Oh wait, there's only 4 places to go.
Even Skyrim, which had a pretty big map, wasn't a day to travel.
Yeah, so who knows? But the game looks interesting for what they show. The only thing that may be throwing people off is the fact that Link, this iteration of Link looks more like a female. And some people are theorizing that it may actually be Zelda, the main character, which would bring the title true to The Legend of Zelda.
Well, The Legend of Zelda was always just, your Link saving Zelda. That's the legend of the princess, pretty much. So,
I mean, if they do a twist like that, I would like it. That'd be pretty cool. In all honesty, I don't mind whoever the main character is, as long as I can play a good game. That's.
I still feel like it has to be Link.
Yeah, it's still gonna be Link no matter what. But I don't know. If it's still Zelda,
maybe you can play as Zelda in a certain part of the game. Maybe it's like Link most of the time, and then like here's this part where you play as Zelda, or like maybe you can switch characters.
Some people thinking there might be a choice of picking a sex too.
Oh, maybe.
That it might be you might play a male character or a female character, giving chance to some of the female players that want to play Zelda.
So if you pick a female character, are you saving a prince instead? Like
I don't know.
Because whatever.
True. Who knows? But that game's going to be coming out next year. It does look interesting so far. Not the Zelda that I wanted, but, who knows? It could be good.
It could be the Zelda that you wanted.
Yeah, that's true. It's the Zelda that I don't know I want.
Yeah.
They also broke away from everything and had an anime moment.
That was really cool, actually.
With the Link and Kid Icarus fighting in an anime scene with Palutena.
Palutena.
I can never get the name right. Can't I got it right. Palutena watching, and then she goes, you know what? I'm going to join the battle now.
Well, Pit was about to get smacked. Like, Pit was about to die.
I call him Kid Icarus. I'm bugging.
Well, yeah, that's fine. We all know what you mean.
Yeah.
But it's Pit was about to get smacked, and then Palutena comes and saves him, and she's like, oh, I'm not here to save you. I want to fight. Like, oh, okay.
And that got people hyped because it was leaked previously, quote unquote, and people didn't believe it. Some people did. Some people wanted it to believe it. And nobody really would believe it because of the size. Her size was, giant. She was always just a giant.
She was huge.
Yeah. So for her to be scaled down to like the height of maybe Rosalina, if not maybe a little bit of taller than Link, I don't know. It gives people some hope in Ridley, which is always haunting the Smash the community. It's like, oh wait, can we get Ridley, please?
I would love to have Ridley in the game.
I don't see the point of that. We'll save that for the Smash discussion.
You need more than one Metroid character.
All right, okay. You have 2, which is technically 1, but still,
it's not the same. We'll talk about this in the third segment of our show. But
yeah. They also announced this Mario Maker, which was leaked previously. Nobody was like, what the hell is that? And it seems like it's basically what the Mario games were if you ever played emulators online and downloaded ROM hacks. That's basically that's basically what you're playing, but in a different type of level where it's official by Nintendo, and the worlds and the characters you can create are just really sick. Like I've seen, they showed a clip on the treehouse where they stacked a couple of Hammer Bros on top of each other, and they're throwing hammers at you. You got to figure out a way to get around that.
Just like, oh, so Wall of Death?
Yeah,
Word.
basically.
It's fun.
And the game looks pretty good. Who knows? That might be an interesting game. I might pick it up or check it out one time. They did the Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, and that's going to be released this August on the 3DS. They also announced with the Smash Bros. Stuff that the GameCube controller adapter and the special Smash Bros. Controller is going to be arriving just in time. And the bundle that was announced too, which I am very interested in getting. I already have a Wii U, so I don't have to worry about the console, but they haven't announced any console bundles
Right.
yet.
Which this bundle is just the game, the adapter, and a controller.
Yeah, for $100. I got to get that.
Yeah,
Like, no
I
matter
am
what.
waiting for the bundle that's like a special Wii, like Smash Edition Wii U with the game, the adapter, and a controller, or maybe two. I don't
Yeah.
know. That'd be cool. I want to.
Well, technically, you'd have two with the gamepad and the GameCube. But you know what, though? That bundle would be brilliant to sell. Because if you sell the Wii U with the two adapters, not the adapter, the controller, the game itself, you're gold right there.
That's what I'm waiting for. That's the one that I want. Like, if I'm going to get it, I'm getting it. Like, I'll save up my pennies now. Like, I'm waiting. I'm anticipating that bundle.
Yeah, you gotta start saving for that, dude. And that's really it for like the thing. Like the Nintendo's digital event was really mostly Nintendo stuff. There was a few things announced, third party, like you said. A lot of things announced for the eShop, but Nintendo didn't stop there because they also had the Smash Invitational that they were talking about as well, which was just like, whoa, okay.
That was really fun to watch.
Yeah, so we'll talk about mostly about that. And really, like that was day 2 was really conquered by Nintendo, which I didn't think Nintendo would be as dominant as they were because the first day was everybody
Yeah.
but Nintendo basically, even though Nintendo had like one or two things going on, like Star Fox. Actually, we can go into that. Star Fox was leaked accidentally by Time Magazine, and now it's been confirmed, and now people are seeing it. Which the new Star Fox looks good. I
love Star Fox.
I love Star Fox too. I never really played the 64 version. I played the Super Nintendo one, and that was like really my favorite one.
Yeah.
I never played the Star Fox Adventures.
Well, I was a fan of the 64 one. I loved the Star Fox 64. It was fun. It was a lot of
You know what?
planes.
When I was younger, when I was with all my friends, that we always debated that, yeah, Star Fox is an okay game, but it really only sold as much as it did because everybody wanted that Rumble Pack. Because remember, Star Fox 64 came with the Rumble Pack.
Yeah.
So that's why people were like, it cheated because it came with the Rumble Pack.
But I feel like the game was still fun.
Yeah, I guess, but I haven't really played it, so.
Yeah, and then Star Fox Adventure for the GameCube.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that game. It had its moments where it was fun, but it had a lot of moments where I was like, why are there dinosaurs? Like, what is this?
I think that was just the Nintendo start of letting other game companies make it again, because that game was made by Rare,
Yeah,
so you got to remember that.
but I don't know. I had my moments with Star Fox Adventures.
But I do like the idea that Shigeru Miyamoto had brought up for Star Fox, which was, okay, you have the Wii U gamepad. That's your cockpit. You hold that in front of the TV. That's how you're playing the game. You can see the R-Wing on your screen all you
Yeah.
want, but your cockpit is right here in front of you.
Yeah, that's
Which
cool.
I think that's a pretty... Because I always love flying in the cockpit, especially in the original Super Nintendo version.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to, exit out of that because you have to be able to see your whole R-Wing.
Well, we have hope.
So Shigeru Miyamoto also showed 2 more games that he was working on, which involve robots. Just random games that he made up.
Everyone loves robots.
Yeah, one game that he made up was this giant robot creator where you just create a robot, and it's called Project Giant Robot. For basic name, I guess. But basically, you're putting a robot together however you want, and you let it fight other robots.
That's cool. I would make a robot with like a mega death laser.
Now, the other game too that he made it's a security type of game. It's called Project Guard, where you're placing security cameras around your base, and the moment you see a robot, you zap it with a laser.
That seems like they're interesting games, but I feel like these are eShop games.
Yeah, they definitely can be eShop
They're
games.
they're definitely eShop games. Like they're things that you would pay $5-10 for. Like I don't see this being an actual game.
Yeah, that's true. It's got to be a definite like type of cell phone type of game that's released on an eShop for like $10-15. You're
Yeah, I don't
absolutely right
see
on that.
these being actual like full games.
Devil's Third, which was announced from the people who make
Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah, Ninja Gaiden. It was supposed to be released on the PS3, 360, and PC, and that was with THQ. But after THQ fell apart, Nintendo it got the exclusive rights for it, and it's going to be coming out on the Wii U.
This is like a rated M game that's going to be coming out for the Wii U.
Yeah, it's rated M. Like I mean, there's not a lot of. There's a few rated M games on the Wii U, probably like 3. But
Yeah, but a lot of them are also cross console.
Yeah,
This is gonna be like the only like Wii U exclusive that's rated M.
possibly. It's like a third person shooter, but there's options to go first person. It's really kind of like a shoot 'em up type of game, but it's really weird to explain. Like they showed a little bit of it, but no release date has been given to that. But it looks pretty cool. It looks kind of Xbox type of ish, like that you would see
Yeah.
that on like or like PC game, like you would see like on those consoles, not on a Wii U. But
Yeah.
maybe they're going for something new with that. But that was really the second day. We can go into the Smash Bros. One. The third day really didn't offer much. It just kind of gave summaries and such.
The third day was just little bits of news, like there was a new Sonic Boom trailer. Like everyone knew about Sonic Boom. It's just here's a secondary trailer, but people are still upset with how the way Sonic and Knuckles look. So
I can't. I'm not getting into that right now. But in other Sonic news, not from E3, I think Sony just announced this, but Sony's making a Sonic movie that's gonna be
boy.
that's gonna be half animated, half live action, which that seems interesting.
Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, let's not bring up the Super Mario Brothers movie. That I hope it's not that. I don't think they're gonna make Sonic into a costume. I don't think they're gonna do like Cat in the Hat type of thing.
Oh
with,
dear
like,
God.
I think Sonic's gonna be animated. At least I hope to God he is.
Why is this movie happening? I don't understand.
I don't know. There needs to be another Mario movie though. At least controlled by Nintendo, all CG. At least give some redemption for the original Mario Brothers movie.
Oh God, video game movies never turn out well.
Well, the first Resident Evil did. It really did.
But that's loosely based on a game. Like games that try to like replicate video games. I mean, movies. Excuse me. Movies that try to replicate games are just so bad.
You know what though? The only one that really was true to the story was the original Mortal Kombat movies. Those were the only ones that were,
Which for their time they weren't. They were okay.
They were okay.
They were okay.
They were really hype more so than anything, but they weren't like they were decent movies.
Yeah.
But everything else, like even Street Fighter, was bad.
Street Fighter was bad.
The French guy who was the American guy named Guile.
Jesus. And then you had the Doom movie, which was
with the
so
Rock.
bad.
With the Rock, man.
Yeah, it's just so bad.
And then the Silent Hill movies.
So bad.
And
apparently they're like working on like Halo movie or.
Well, they are doing a TV series. And
they're doing a TV series.
And that was another thing too in E3 that Xbox did announce some original programming, including the Halo one and this documentary about bros, doing stuff. Like, I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to that because I thought that was very a minor detail. It might be big. Hopefully, whoever watches that, whatever,
No, I don't know. But other than the Sonic Boom trailer,
Assassin. Oh yeah, the trailer. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed Unity. The antagonist has a name. His name is Arno.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm saying like it goes along with like Ezio and Altair, and I don't remember the name of the guy in Black Flag or whatever, but like his name is Arno. We got a name for the guy.
Okay.
Yeah, like these are all like minor detail things. Oh, one thing that I did find interesting was Shin Megami Tensei is having a cross with Fire Emblem.
Okay. What Shin Megami
I don't really know too much about Shin Megami Tensei, but Fire Emblem is one of my favorite games.
So you would just pick it up on the basis of Fire Emblem?
Yes. Basically. Like the trailer for this game, it wasn't even a trailer. It was kind of like they showed the characters from Shin Megami Tensei, and then it was like, and then Fire Emblem, and it was like they showed like Marth, Roy, Ike, Chrom, Lucina, all the Fire Emblem characters that I love.
Oh, the ones that should be in Smash.
Yeah, well, we'll get to this later. We have trust me. You're gonna want it if you're gonna pick one of our episodes to listen to the Smash one.
Hopefully, if you're deep into this one and still interested, hopefully you'll come into the third section.
But I don't know. This game, going back to this Fire Emblem Shin Megami Tensei game, they didn't release any details on this game. It's like I don't know if it's a fighter, I don't know if it's a strategy game. I know nothing about this game. It has Fire Emblem and then Shin Megami Tensei, and the only thing is that it's on schedule, which I didn't know was even in progress. So I don't know what their schedule is.
Yeah, they're keeping things hush hush over there.
I want to play this game. That's all I know.
So that's really most of E3. It died down after the first couple of days, but they still had plenty of content to show.
Yeah.
And, hey, we'll see what happens
next
year.
I did forget one thing. They yesterday,
day 3?
Day 2, day 3. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was day 3 because today was day 4.
I don't remember which day it was. I just remember they showed H1Z1.
Yeah, the zombie game was talking about. That's almost like DayZ.
It's like DayZ except better.
Really?
It looks pretty cool.
But it's only for like
It
Sony
has
exclusive, I
vehicles.
believe.
It
I'm
has
sorry.
vehicles.
It's cars.
No, it's gonna be on PC, I think.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. That's odd. Why just release?
It's also gonna be free to play.
But that's not like DayZ then. DayZ's not free to play.
DayZ's not free to play. DayZ you pay to play, but it's just like DayZ. I feel like it's been in alpha way too long.
Yeah.
It's been in alpha for like a year. It's like okay, but this game when it comes out, it's going to be free to play and it's gonna be fun. There's gonna be vehicles. It's gonna be like fighting zombies, fighting players, just like DayZ. But I don't know. Seems pretty cool.
Yeah. So that's about it for that, right? I mean, we got any other notes on that?
Yeah, I think we're done with that.
Cool. So that's about it for the E3 couple of days. We'll be
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because we'll be talking about the Smash Bros. Invitational and the Smash Bros. Community's reaction to Smash Bros. 4 and my own personal view on Smash Bros. In the next part of the show, which will be our last part of the show for this week. So we'll see you in a second whenever you click over.
Yeah, we're taking a quick break, but no, you won't.